Oh, those Western women.
Jason.
What?
Jason. Oh. It's me, your life partner from life, and not a gateway Bob.
Bob, you're so see-through.
Because I died of neglect.
Huh.
Seriously? You're gonna ignore your dead friend? And go back to your book about frontiering women in the olden times?
You know, I'm trying to finish this chapter. Can you go haunt your cousin or something?
No! He's in the crapper, and you can die twice.
You know, Bob, I really don't have time for the Headless Ghost.
Jason, who are you talking to? Look me in the eyes. Here, have my head. Oh, got it. Oh.
Good day, and thank you for joining us for Goosebumps. We're joined today by Ned, who came pre-drunk.
I'm chewing chips.
And pre-sunburned.
I'm drinking Bud Light Limes tonight because I'm fucking hardcore. What are you laughing at, Goofy?
This week we are reading the novelization of The Haunting.
Starring Owen Wilson.
Starring Owen Wilson, who's
Liam
on the
Neeson.
cover. They've got a real head start. Everyone knows about Hill House. It's the biggest tourist attraction in town. That's because it's haunted. Haunted by the ghost of a 13-year-old boy. A boy with no head. He's all shaft. Duane and Stephanie love Hill House. It's dark and creepy and totally scary. Still, they've never actually seen the ghost. Until the night they decided to go on a search. A search for his head. Reader beware, you're in for a Goosebumps scare. Hail Canada.
Alright, so before we get into the Headless Ghost, let's shoot it over to Amy and find out what we're drinking today.
Live and drunk.
Hey guys, today we're drinking pre-mixed pomegranate margaritas. Sometimes you gotta phone it in. Cheers. Need some ice.
Intro shot!
Yeah, we sure did just do a shot of margarita.
Meet Duane!
Meet curtains.
Smooth move.
Meet Duane and his best friend Stephanie. They look the same, people mistake them as siblings all the time.
That constantly happens. That might have to be a new rule.
And when they eat lunch at school, it's like, oh, what, I got a peanut butter jelly. What'd you get? Peanut butter jelly. Want to swap?
Tradesies.
That already happened.
Why do
in
you
Goosebumps.
swap a fucking peanut butter and jelly for peanut butter and jelly?
Now, what
Swap an Italian hero for a fucking, maybe like a chicken carbonara, you might have a deal.
Did we not already have protagonists who look like they could be siblings and swap the same
We've
sandwich?
had the lookalikes a billion times.
I swear
the
that's
sandwich swapping's possible.
I swear that happened already.
We went too far that time. She was really scared.
That's the point, Duane. The twin terrors of Wheeler Falls strike again.
Duane and Stephanie are the self-proclaimed
Assholes.
twin terrors.
They like go around and torment other kids on their street at night.
To them, every night is Halloween. They sneak out of their house and they like throw bugs through the window of one kid.
Start howling outside
a different window. What's funny though is as much as they like Halloween pranking people, Duane is a total pussy throughout this whole book.
He seems like
he's
fucking
constantly
vaginal belch.
I don't know. Let's get out of here. Let's just get out of here. Maybe we should be heading back. Tonight? Maybe tomorrow would be better.
Vaginal wind, queefing, vaginal flatus, or vaginal farts can be very embarrassing.
By the way, for nicknames, since they're named the Twin Terrors, should we take a shot for that?
Why?
Because it's a nickname.
Why?
If a character has a nickname.
And every night since then, Andrew's ghost wanders these halls, searching for his head.
Duane and Stephanie are obsessed with Hill House and the legend of the ghost there. They've been on this ghost tour dozens upon dozens of times.
So many times that they don't even have to pay.
They don't have to pay. They know, they're familiar with the two guides named Otto and Edna. Hill House has multiple ghost stories.
Hill House has multiple ghost stories, okay? The first one is about a famous sea captain.
It was over 150 years ago that a sea captain built this house for his lady love.
The day it finishes, gets called off to sea, has to leave her in this giant, beautiful-ish house alone.
And she's waiting for him and waiting for him. He never comes back. And then finally she leaves, and then his ghost appears in the house and is looking for her, but she's not there. Then, future in the house, there is this snotty-nosed kid named Andrew.
Come on, you stupid old ghost. I'm not afraid of you.
Who runs into the ghost of the sea captain, and the sea captain's ghost grabs Andrew's head and rips it off.
The ghost pulled Andrew's head off and hid it somewhere in the house.
So now there's a headless ghost searching the house for his head while the sea captain ghost has gone away.
Yeah, because
what was
apparently
Andrew's
once you
dad's
were
name?
Oh, John, wasn't it? I think it was something simple like that.
Wasn't it William? You know someone whose middle name is William?
Oh shit, that's right.
Since the headless ghost name is Andrew, and his father's name, I believe, is William, and Andrew is Ned's middle name, and William is mine, we will be taking 2 name shots. William and Andrew.
Billy Andrew.
We can sneak away from the tour and look for the head of the headless ghost.
Stephanie gets bored of haunting the neighborhood and suggests instead, hey, let's go to Hill House. You know, we've done the tour 1,000 times, but let's sneak away from the tour and try to find the head. Mm-hmm. So they go on the last tour. It's like the 10 p.m. tour. When they get a chance, they sneak off.
Before they sneak off, was it Duane or Stephanie? One of them notices the blonde-haired boy staring at them.
Duane notices it. He didn't remember this kid being part of the tour group at first.
But he sees him kind of just staring at them the whole time. So it's like, what the fuck?
Let's just get out of here. Do you want to see some real ghosts? Who are you? My name's Seth.
I'm Stephanie.
Well, do you guys want to go in the house? I've seen a ghost in there. No way, you haven't seen a real ghost. Oh yeah?
Stephanie is all like, oh yeah, let's go see this ghost. She's like gushing over Seth.
Yeah.
But Duane, who again is a twin terror.
Squirting all over Seth.
Oh dude,
Duane
on Seth's bits in a second. She all over her.
Oh no. Oh no.
I'll come.
So they sneak into the house. Seth brings them into the house. They sneak past the guard. They first go to the kitchen,
where there is a dumbwaiter that has a ghostly story all its own.
Another ghost story.
So this dumbwaiter just all of a sudden stopped working. The chef would try to pull up.
It worked. He would bring up food and then nothing would come out.
Somewhere between the first and second floors,
the food would disappear. So I was immediately like, oh, clearly between the floors of this house,
there's a fucking head.
There's a head, or there's someone stealing food, or something to do with the headless ghost. Never mentioned again. Seth is showing them around the house when all of a sudden he locks Stephanie and Duane in the pantry, and they're like, oh, what are you doing? What's the joke here? And Seth goes,
I want your head.
Duane, your head is great. I've been just using this head temporarily, but I want your head.
Yeah, he's like, I borrowed this head.
This isn't my head. I borrowed it. Well, I have to return it.
where the fuck did you borrow that head from? And like, why are you borrowing a head?
Interesting.
Why do you have to give the head back?
So they're running from Seth when they're going up this ladder, and the ladder, the walls against collapses, and they fall into this room. And Seth is right behind him, and Duane's like, oh no, don't take my head. But Seth,
all of a sudden,
he's staring beyond Duane, and he's like, oh.
Sees a fucking head.
A ghost
All
head.
of a sudden, a fucking ghost appears out of nowhere,
floats down,
grabs this head, like winks or says thank you. No, he mouths
he
thank
pulls
you.
out some Mentos.
He pulls
pops
out
one
Mentos
into his head.
Fresh goes better, Mentos fresh goes better with Mentos fresh and full of life.
Mentos, the fresh maker.
So they're standing there having just seen a ghost, and suddenly Otto, the tour guide, runs up. He's like, what? Seth, what are you doing here? And
oh, Uncle Otto.
Otto.
If you're not Andrew, then who are you?
I will tell you who he is.
He's like, are you trying to prank kids into thinking you're a ghost
Again.
Random shot. Random shot.
That pretty much set the Terror Twins straight. That scared them straight like they were on MTV.
You see this motherfucking face? You remember this motherfucking face?
Stephanie and Duane stopped scaring kids in their neighborhood at night, and they stopped doing the Hill House tour, and a couple months down the line, they're like, oh, hey, one last tour, just for old time's sake.
Otto's there still. Kids, I haven't seen you in forever. Let's do this. It seems like they're the only ones on the tour.
Yeah, Edna, look, the kids are finally back.
Oh, the kids, and she squeezes them their cheekies and gives them a little tweakins and a little a quick gummer.
And they take the tour, and they're like, oh, that was great. And they're walking home in the neighborhood at night when some
Freeze, jaywalker!
Cops pull over, and they're like, what are you kids doing out late at night? Well, we were just on the Hill House tour, and it just got out.
The fuck are you talking about? There hasn't been a Hill House tour in months.
And they look back into the windows, and there is Edna and Otto, and they just vapor away.
They're ghosts. Everyone in the story was a fucking ghost. So does that mean his nephew Seth was a ghost too?
Shh. We don't want to wake the spirits. Yet.
So the tour guides, Edna and Otto, were ghosts. Dark ending. Dark ending! No, no!
Oh!
Ooh, it's Nosferatu.
Maybe we're getting too old for this twin terror stuff.
Are you nuts? We're just getting good.
Do you not want me to put out in a cemetery in 2 years, or what? I like they have a painting of the kid without his head.
I did this at Sippin' Paint last week.
There's William.
I'm a grumpy painting.
My name's Seth.
I'm Stephanie.
And I'm
like, I'm so...
Do you think you're really ready?
Yes.
I had my period last month.
Yeah, I could totally have a baby right now if I wanted.
What were you expecting? A dish of ice cream?
A dish of ice cream?
Do we want to do take two on that? No? No? Okay.
What are you looking at?
What are you
What is
looking
with this kid's
at?
accent?
This accent's all over the place.
It was
Mom?
100 years ago in America, so we still sounded stupid as hell like British.
So that was the episode. Dare I say, connected the dots a little better than the book did, like with the dumb waiter and with the tour guide actually being the sea captain.
The episode was fine. What do you guys think about the book?
I liked the book. I liked all the ghost stories behind it that I found quite enjoyable. And so, like, the fact that we got, like, 3 distinct ones, I enjoyed. I'll give it a 7.
Jason?
I give this book a 0. I thought this book was lazy as fuck. It went from, okay, so there's a sea captain ghost, to there's a headless ghost, to now the tour guides are ghosts, and maybe the kid Seth was a ghost. And the first half of the book, all it is them in the fucking house, and him getting spooked by his friend Stephanie.
Where?
Nowhere, you sucker. Are you gonna fall for every dumb trick tonight? This time I'm not kidding.
What?
Look.
Where? Is it the head?
7 1/4. It held my attention. It was like, it wasn't the most brilliant one they've written, but
Dave, yeah. The ghostwriters really got down this ghost story.
If it happens, just shake it off, carry on and ignore it. Or just laugh about it and say, she says thank you.
Well, before we move on, we have a few thank yous to extend. Firstly, to Charlie from Hertfordshire.
Chaz Michael.
Wanted to thank you beautiful people for the last episode. Definitely do drink more, but maybe tone it down a wee bit. On that note, wheel shot? Where will she land? Oh, it's an edger. Now your mic is not even... Jesus, pull yourself together. God damn it.
You got it deep up.
Okay, well.
Chaz Michaels from England.
Thank you, Charlie. This one comes from Brecon in Connecticut, who says, hopefully this will cover the cost of an SD card or two, just in case Jason gets hungry again. Nice. All right. I like the wheel tonight.
Brecon. Thanks, Brecon, bro.
That's it?
Mm-hmm.
That's all he gets? You don't get a punch Jason with it?
I did a shot.
Well, punch
He
Jason.
didn't request a punch Jason. If you want us to punch Jason when we do shots for you for donating, you have to tell us.
I'll hit him for you.
Why don't we do that? Next up, we have our old friend Jinx. Jinx says, do you guys know how much I like your show? More than you can ever know. Are you guys made of magic? You make me feel nostalgic. Afraid to drink without a bib. Of the times I've watched Squidjib, the drinking rules are pretty cool. Dark endings will make us all fools. Pretty pineapples never jiggle. Please try to solve this riddle. Tee hee. Is there a riddle in there?
Probably.
Oh boy.
Yes.
Oh, damn, we've all
Nice, Jinx.
Jinxed, we will mull over this riddle, and it better actually be a riddle or we're wasting our time.
There's a good chance we're wasting our time.
Another shout out to Alec.
Alec Baldwin?
Might be, don't know. But he says, loved Matt in the new episode. By the way, if you haven't seen the Are You Afraid of the Dark episode, you have to be from out of the United States or to have a VPN to watch it. It is on our YouTube.
It's still there? You just have to have a VPN?
You can't watch it if you're a U.S. citizen.
Fucking Viacom blocked it.
So stupid.
Come on, Jason. Come on, Jason.
Alec, don't be a dick. Oh, damn.
All
This is
of us.
consistent.
Alec.
And finally, one last shout out to the UK. Oliver in Aberdeen, who says, yes, very good.
Yes, very good.
Oh, Bob, what a spin. Thank you, Oliver.
Well, thank you to all of you giblets out there in giblet land.
Is that what we're calling them? Giblets?
Yeah.
Well, no,
Squidjib fans are giblets. Or gibbers.
There's squiddies.
No, that's stupid. Giblets is funnier.
How about squibblies?
Vote for if you like squibbies, giblets, or me to punch Jason.
What about bumpies? Goosebumps?
No,
We do
because
more than that.
These are the fans of all squid gibbery.
Bumplets?
No, shut up.
Steinies?
We're not talking about your little hooters.
That about wraps it up for the Headless Ghost. Please join us next time for...
Let me pull it out of my magic smoking jacket. The abominable snowman of Pasadena. You know, my mother always told me, marry a girl from Pasadena. You know where that quote's from without Googling. Put it in the comments below.
If you put it in the comments...
Shut the fuck up, Jason! I told him what